Hello, everybody. Feeling anxious or stressed out? Don't worry, I have got you covered. In today's video, we are diving into 29 super simple ways to calm your anxiety and take back your peace of mind. From quick breathing hacks to powerful mindset shift, these tips are easy, effective, and totally doable. So hit that like button, take a deep breath, and let's jump into find your calm, one simple step at a time. Join me in this journey of self mastery and unveil your true potential. Watch this entire video and let's get started. Hi, hello, and welcome everyone to my channel at Profound Insights, a journey of learning, inspiration, and discovery where you learn, grow, and share. Before we proceed further, please click on the subscribe button as well as the bell icon to get a notification of insight contents, and this will encourage me to come up with more such videos. Without further delay, let's jump right in. 29 simple ways to calm your anxiety. Introduction. Whether you have a history of panic attacks or you consider yourself cool as a cucumber, anxiety happens to everyone. Seriously, and while there are certain long term solutions, sometimes you just need a quick fix for when you are feeling particularly stressed. Check out these 29 little ways to calm anxiety, from commenting on a friend's Insta post to making a cup of green tea. Exercise, even just for 5 minutes. Getting your sweat on has been proven to decrease stress, improve sleep, boost productivity, and lift your mood. That's largely thanks to those feel good chemicals, endorphins. And accordingly to the American Psychological Association, you should feel the mood enhancement effects of exercise after just 5 minutes. And it doesn't have to be a strenuous workout either. But you know that already, right? Sniff an orange. Studies have shown that the scent of a peeled orange can drastically reduce stress and improve mood swings. Whether you choose to eat it raw or bake it into a delicious cake afterwards is up to you. Describe your surroundings in your head. If you feel sudden panic strike, try to observe your surroundings and start describing things in your head in increasing detail. For example, there is a chair. It has four legs. The legs are wooden. The cushion is embroidered. The embroidery is blue and white. It has white stitching. Whether it's a chair or a book cover or a cute puppy, the idea is that the more you focus on describing something, the less you focus on freaking out. The more of your brain you are using to think of words to describe a golden retriever, the less of your brain you are using to think about any negative thoughts swirling around your head. Distract yourself. Start a new show on Netflix, listen to some music, try that new recipe you have had flagged for weeks. Whether sounds appealing, that will take your mind off of your anxiety. I think it is very important to distract ourselves right now. It's a great time to tackle a project around the house that you have been meaning to get done. Who is ready to reorganize the basement? Think. Cancel plans. We know happy hours is fun, but it's also fine to bawl if you are feeling overwhelmed. According to one study published in the British Journal of Psychology, flaking out can actually make you happier since it gives you that necessary me time you have been craving all day. Self induced guilt trip not included. Write a quick gratitude list. A study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology asked participants to jot down a few sentences each week, focusing on specific topics. One group wrote about the things that they were grateful for that week. A second group wrote about the thing that they had displeased them, and a third group wrote about things that had happened neither positive or negative. After 10 weeks, researchers found that those who had written about gratitude were more optimistic and felt better about their lives than the other two groups. Not only that, but they also exercised more and had fewer visits to the doctor. So grab a notebook and try to jot down a few things that you are thankful for each week. Hey, even no traffic on your daily commute is a win in our book. Make a list. Writing lists is still the fastest and most effective way for me to practice a little self care. Not just to keep track of my task, which obviously is incredibly helpful, but also to tally the me I feel and see within. Start with a simple but insightful prompt like, what are difficult things in the past that have changed you for the better? What characters in books have you read do you most relate to? Or how have my friends made me feel grateful this year? You may wind up with a list of 159 items or just 3, it's up to you. Either way, you have done great, and what you have put on the page can help you discover all of those thoughts that were hiding in the tiny corners of your brain. My list have taught me so much about myself, my thoughts, and my self worth. So grab a pen, some scratch papers, and start finding yourself. Try diaphragmatic breathing. A panic attack throws you into psychological distress because your brain believes you need protection, like in fight or flight mode. So, one of the most effective strategies is to engage in diaphragmatic breathing. That's because when you are experiencing a panic attack, your body tenses up. You tend to hyperventilate, taking short, quick breaths from your chest. This type of breathing sends a signal to your brain that you are in distress, continuing the psychological escalation and by proxy the panic attack. Breathing through your diaphragm, on the other hand, sends a signal to your brain that you are safe and relaxed, which climbs your psychological down and lets your body know that it is no longer needs to be in hyperdrive. Snack on a fermented food. Whether you are at a dinner party or going on a date, several studies conducted at the University of Maryland and William and Mary found that eating fermented food like yogurt and kimchi can reduce anxiety. Go for a walk, specifically one where you can see trees. Stanford research have found that a 90-minute walk through a natural setting can decrease depressive thoughts. Adopt a calming mantra. Loving mantras like I am safe and loved that can be repeated over and over can drown out fears. Pick one that feels reassuring to you like all is well or inhale calm, exhale worry, and repeat it to yourself when you start to feel anxious. You can also write it down and hang it somewhere you will see it regularly for a little reminder. Listen to a helpful podcast or video. What anxiety really is, why the best of us can get caught in its web, and how to move past its sticky grip. Expect practical tips, resources, and guidance while gaining a deeper understanding of what it means to be human. Volunteer. Not only does doing something good for others help those in need, but it can also boost your own happiness. That's according to a report published in BMC Public Health, in which researchers reviewed 40 studies from the past 20 years. They found that volunteering is associated with lower depression, increased well being, and a higher sense of life satisfaction. Oh, and a 22% reduction in the risk of dying. So, not too shabby. Dab cold water behind your ears or on your wrist. Both areas have tons of veins running through them, so when cooled off, they can relax your entire body. Try an adult coloring book. A study published in the Journal of Occupational and Organizational Psychology shows that coloring can reduce stress and improve concentration and quality of sleep. So grab some colored pencils and get to it. Pull on your weighted blanket. This is the first anti-anxiety tool that comes to mind. Any kind of weighted blanket will really help you calm down. They give you that sense of being held, of almost being hugged. Book your next vacation. Spending money on experiences gives us more happiness than dishing out for material objects such as a new TV, according to a Cornell University study. Do the self care you like, which isn't necessarily what everyone else is doing. A friend who deals with anxiety tells us something that has really been helping me in focusing on self care practices that actually feel good to me, like taking a bath and reading. There is a huge emphasis on specific self care right now, like streaming yoga, meditation, and exercise classes, and those are great as long as you actually feel like doing them, not just because you feel like you should. Plan your exit. This one's for the socially anxious out there. Obviously, if you are socializing and having a good time, you should stay, but giving yourself a limit of, say, 2 hours might help you relax. It's like a light at the end of the tunnel type thing. Alternatively, you could make it into a challenge by setting a goal of talking to 4 new people before you ghost the party. Practice the 4-7-8 breathing method. A lot of times we forget to breathe properly as we go about our day, but the right technique matters, especially at night, since deep, slow, self aware breathing is one of the best methods for releasing stress and tension during this time. Here is how it works. First, inhale for 4 seconds, then hold your breath for 7 seconds, then exhale slowly for 8 seconds. When you are lying in bed trying to fall asleep, or if you wake up with anxiety in the middle of the night, put this technique into action. It will not only help kick off a series of psychological changes that aid relaxation, it might also reduce stressful thinking too. Play with a dog. Don't have your own four-legged friend. Offer to walk your neighbor's dog for an hour, since people with pets are proven to be generally happier than those without. Plan your life 12 hours at a time. Compartmentalizing life into 12 hours chunks makes all the worry for the future feel a bit less daunting. It may not be true, but I like thinking, okay, today that I can control. It's also a great reminder of living in the moment. Pre COVID 19, I spent so much time strategizing my next move. The restriction to focus only on the present has made me breathe a bit deeper. Inhale fresh air from an open window a bit longer and cherish moments with family. Comment on a friend's new Instagram post. A study conducted by Carnegie Mellon University shows that interacting with friends on Facebook, Instagram actually increased users' feeling of well being. But one should keep a check on the time spent on social media as well. Spend some time in your garden. Gardening has long been linked to the reduction of stress, anxiety, and depression. You ever heard of horticulture therapy? It's basically just using planting and gardening to improve mental and physical health. And it's been studied since the 19th century and was popularized in the 1940s and 50s when gardening was used to rehabilitate hospitalized war veterans. According to the American Horticulture Therapy Association, today horticulture therapy is accepted as a beneficial and effective therapeutic modality. It is widely used within a broad range of rehabilitative, vocational, and community settings. How does it work? Scientifically, there is evidence that suggests that there were two main modes of attention: focused attention, which is what we use when we are at work, and fascination, which is what we use when we take part in hobbies such as gardening. In this theory, too much focused attention can lead to stress, and fascination then plays a part in restoring our attention and alleviating that anxious feeling we get when we are put under too much pressure or feel like we can't cope. Allow yourself to feel anxious for a bit. When all else fails, releasing some negative energy can help you bounce back from a stressful day. Scream into a pillow, yell out the window, take a kickboxing class, whatever it takes to get it out of your system. Meditate. Here is some fascinating science. According to a Harvard University study, meditation may actually change the structure of your brain in a good way. Researchers found that people who meditate had a decrease in the brain cell volume in the amygdala, the area of that brain that is responsible for fear, anxiety, and stress. Make a cup of green tea. Green tea contains an amino acid called L-theanine, which can help decrease stress and anxiety. Plus, the warm cup of goodness also contains EGCG, a compound found in tea that increases calm feelings. It's a win-win. Count backward. It sounds a bit strange, but believe me when we say that it's awful hard to worry about your impending client meeting at work when you are trying to remember if 6 comes before or after 7. Repeat as many times as necessary. Listen to your favorite song. Get gassed up every time you hear Beyonce or your favorite. Either way, putting on your favorite feel good tune can put you in the mood you need to conquer the task at hand. I hope you enjoyed this video and that the information was useful in unveiling your true potential. Stay tuned for more informative videos that can enhance your lives and make them more rewarding. As we conclude this incredible journey together, remember that the adventure doesn't end here. Keep exploring other such videos at Profound Insights under the Self Mastery Unveil Your True Potential playlist. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more insightful content, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Your feedback will motivate me to create more videos like this. Until next time, stay inspired and keep reaching for the stars. Thank you.